What's up, Warrior Babe community? What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to our live Warrior Babe Wednesday Q&A / also welcoming in all of my followers that follow me on Facebook. So it's been a combined Q&A for about a couple of months now. Anybody who's been following me on Facebook, this is something that we do every single Wednesday, a live Q&A session with me to answer any questions that you guys have about your workouts, about your macros, about mindset, any way that I can provide clarification for you on your journey. So you Facebook followers are joining in, my Warrior Babe community is joining in, and I am so excited to be here. I had off last week. I wasn't here for Q&A, but I'm here now, and we're here to kick it live, and I'm super excited. So if you guys are tuning in and you're here live with me right now, say what's up, say hello in the comment section so that I can see who's here. And plus, you guys, the more that you do comment, especially the Warrior Babe community, since this is being shared inside of our Facebook group, it pushes this video to the top of our group so all of the other babes can see that we're live and that they can hop in, they can join us here on this live Q&A. If you are tuning in from my Facebook page, what's up, guys? Welcome to this live Q&A. Be sure to smash the like button for me, because when you guys smash the like button, it helps this video get seen to other viewers that can tune into this live Q&A and join in and get knowledge and get value and have a good time here for the next 30-40 minutes. Share this as well, because when you share this gets spread across to other women who need to be able to hear the bombs that get dropped here on these Q&As in any way that I can help as many people as possible, all right? What's up, Natasha? What's up, Michelle? What's up, Barbara? Hello, hello, hello. Super excited to be here with you guys. If you guys are catching this after I have been done being live, then remember to do the hashtag replay and leave any questions that you guys have that pertain to the live Q&A here in that comment box. So that my community managers can come back in, they can answer any questions that were done after this was live. All right, so we'll kick off this live Q&A in a couple of seconds. If you guys have any questions, you guys can start firing them in the comment box, and we'll kick off this live Q&A in just a couple of seconds. But before we do dive in, hold on, let me say hello to everyone. What's up, Dawn? Hey, babe. What's up, Shayna? What's up? Good to see you. Trina, hello. Brandy, what's up, babe? Martha, what's up from Nashville, Tennessee? Hey, I will be there in 3 months. 3 months, I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. That'd be so cool if we'd be able to meet up. Melissa, what's up, babe? Nicole, what's up? Abby, nice. Excited to be a new Warrior Babe. Cool. That's one thing that I wanted to do before we dive into this live Q&A. And guys, if you do have questions, now's the time to drop it in the Q&A, in the question comment box where you guys are commenting right now. You guys can drop your questions there, and I'll kick off a live Q&A answering all of those questions. So this is a time to get serious value, serious knowledge bombs, whatever you need from me to help you along your journey. Now is the time. And I come here live every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to mark your calendars for next week. Set your alarm for next week. You don't want to miss out on these. Some major, major bombs get dropped. But anyway, huge welcome to all of the new Warrior Babes. You guys, we had the most amount of babes, I think, last week join us. Anyway, regardless of the amount of babes, we're getting bigger. Our community is getting bigger on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And it's so cool to see all of you guys joining us. Welcome to, I gotta say, I got to meet a few Warrior Babes in person this past weekend. And that just brought the whole surrealness to reality. It's really cool to be able to see the community that we do have, how supportive every one of the Warrior Babes are, how uplifting they are, how badass they are. The ones I got to meet in person this past weekend it was truly amazing. And to see their personalities actually, outside of being virtual, but actually in person was so freaking cool. So welcome to all the new babes that are joining us. Maybe down the road, I will be able to meet you in person like I've met the couple Warrior Babes this past weekend. But anyway, welcome to all of the new ones. Our community is getting bigger, like I'm saying, and you guys are now part of thousands of women who are working together to become a stronger, more confident version of themselves. And what's so amazing about Warrior Babe is, you guys, it's not just about the macros that we give you, the nutrition that we give you, the food that we give you, the workouts that we give you. It's the shift that we are creating in women mentally. Be more confident, present more of their body that they love. So it's so cool to be able to see those shifts happening. So welcome to all of you new babes. I am super stoked for you guys. Awesome, another new babe. Lisa, what's up? Nice. Angela is a new babe too as well. Cool, awesome, guys. If you guys are just tuning in, you have no idea what Warrior Babe is, I highly recommend that you guys check out www.WarriorBabe.com. And you guys can check out what Warrior Babe is all about. We are a community of some strong, badass women that are working to become stronger, more confident versions of themselves. And you can check out our programs at WarriorBabe.com. You can check out the reviews from all of the women that have been inside of our program on our website, even down to Warrior Babes that are maybe your age, maybe struggling with the same thing that you're struggling with and have broke through and now see the light on the other side with being with Warrior Babe. So I highly recommend that you guys do check it out if you guys are just tuning in. All right. Instead of me talking all about Warrior Babe, now is the time where I come here to hang out with you guys and answer any questions that you guys have that pertain to macros, workouts, mindset, lifestyle, how to eliminate fad diets from your world. That's what Warrior Babe is all about too, is realistic, is sustainable, is things that will set you up for long-term success, not just quick results. All right, so if you guys have any questions, now's the time to drop those questions in that comment box and we will kick that off. Kim, how much is your program? So that's something, what is that is that a smiley emoji? So if you go to our website, we have two different programs. You can check out our Blueprint or you can check out our VIP. Our Blueprint is more teaching you how to be in control of your body for the rest of your life. And then the VIP is more hands-on, one-on-one coaching with our 11 coaches that we have on our team. Now, which one you want to figure out, which one you think best fits you, you can apply for it, and then you can be able to talk with my team on the phone and figure out which program best suits for you. And then that's where you can figure out all the details and all the things that you're going to be getting for when you do join the program. All right. Kristen, newbie here, so excited to have started. Nice. Wow. Holy moly. Welcome, you guys. That is so freaking cool to see. I'm so excited that you guys are a part of this community and for you guys to be inside and to, honestly, what I love so much about when new people join us is how blown your minds get from how much more food that you are supposed to be eating and then the results that you start seeing with the more food that you're giving your body and the workouts and kicking your butt and just seeing you guys pop up in the community is so freaking cool. All right, Nicole, my question is for the WB Build program, specifically in the app. Do I spend the first week determining my 1 rep max for each lift in order to determine the weights for each superset determined by the 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps? Yeah, so Nicole, this is something I've spoke about inside the community on our Q&As. Any babe that is inside of my program, you have access to all of, and the Q&As are different than this. I'm actually in a Zoom webinar and I'm able to speak with you directly. But when you go inside of your program, you can check out the previous Q&As that I have done and you can check out the recordings. Now I've mentioned this a few times in those Q&As. So the platform itself with Warrior Babe Blueprint, it's teaching you how to go about building that build workout program based off of your 1 max reps, right? I give you that 3-month program and you're figuring it out and you're getting your 1 max reps. That is more educational. That's teaching you how to do everything yourself there. The application is more broadly speaking to everybody inside of our program. So you want to choose which one you want to follow. If you want to follow the build that is more educational and you're basing it off the 1 max reps that you have, or you're going to follow the application that's a little bit more broad. So you technically, to answer your question, Nicole, you wouldn't do the 1 max reps for the application. You would just focus on the 1 max reps and the educational pieces of the program. Stephanie, do you believe in calories in, calories out? No, I honestly don't, because there's a couple ways that you can be burning calories. One is manually, which a lot of people like because it's a short, it's a quick result. You're burning calories, and that comes from cardio, that comes from circuit training, that comes from classes that are all cardio based, right? That is one way that you can burn calories, and it's manual. Whereas the second way is by me just standing here, by me talking, by me sitting on the couch, by my muscle mass that I have on my body, I've adapted my body to be able to efficiently burn calories at a different rate than just doing it manually. Does that make sense? So I've adapted, and this is why people, when they first start gaining muscle, which is something that is not really heavily talked about in the industry, it's starting to, but a lot of people just focus on weight loss. But when you are adapting your body by building more muscle, it's like a snowball effect. It's like at first it's really, really, really slow, but the more muscle that you put on, muscle is a metabolically active tissue, and it attributes to your BMR. And your BMR is your basal metabolic rate, what you just burn while you're just, sleeping and breathing and talking. Well, when you have extra muscle mass on, you also have the ability to burn more calories. So going back to your question, I don't fully believe it, and I think that things are changing because of what I just broke down, right? Like, your calories that you're burning manually by just doing cardio, you're burning a ton, and a lot of people don't pay attention to that. Actually, they're not eating as much as they should be. And so it gets kind of mixed up in that realm. And then when you are adapting your body by building muscle and you're doing it that way, then there's a whole different avenue of the way that your body is burning calories, right? So for me, like for instance, I eat 2,100 calories in a day, but I also burn around the equivalent, but I can still drop body fat, right? So it really comes down to the makeup of your body frame, the makeup of how much muscle mass you do have on your body, that determines where you should be for your nutritional daily basis that you should be hitting. All right, so I hope that makes sense. That was a really long-winded answer. But I really think that whole fad, that whole concept is kind of like dying as new things and new trends emerge. Stephanie, do you do any cardio? Yes, I do cardio, but it's very, very, very minimal. Again, like I said, my body, because I have a lot of muscle mass, I have the ability to have a higher, have a more solid chance of burning body fat because of the muscle mass that I have on my body, and to be able to hold a lower body fat because of the muscle I have in my body. But that doesn't eliminate my cardio. I still do cardio. I still believe that cardio is important because of overall health, and that your heart is a muscle and it needs cardio endurance. But a lot of people go too far with cardio. They think that it needs to be done 5, 6, 7 days a week, every single day for 45 minutes in order to get results, and that's just not the case. So yes, to answer your question in short, yes, I still do cardio. Casey, how do you stay away from bad food when everyone around you eat it, or you just crave it? Well, how big are your goals? And honestly, to be brutally blunt with you guys, as you know I am on these live Q&As, is either you're the only one that can see the goals that you want to accomplish. You're the only one that has the vision of what you want to do. Nobody else. And when you're around your friends who aren't actively striving for a specific goal, especially when it comes to eating better and living better and wanting to lose weight or get a specific way with their body, when you're around that energy, you're gonna, more than likely or not, and you probably don't recognize it or realize it, but you're gonna be sucked into it. Okay, so and for me, I don't have the same friends that I had when I first started my journey. As I grew and as I stood up for myself and my goals, and I put a hard no on the things that didn't support me, I found more supportive friends, lifestyle, people that were doing the same thing that I was doing. Now, I'm not saying you need to get rid of your friends. Maybe you have to have a conversation, be like, hey guys, I'm here, I'm trying to do this, I'm sticking up for myself, I want to hit this goal. And you got to want it. You got to want it, because it comes down at that point. It's all mental. Okay, it's a huge thing that we talk about inside of Warrior Babe. If what's in front of you doesn't support you and your vision of what you want to accomplish, you have to say no. You have to be disciplined. You have to be, dedicated to be able to say no to eating like an asshole. That's what I tell my community. But if you crave it, that's a different story. So if everyone around you is eating it, either you have to have the discipline to step up and say no, and be like, nah, this doesn't support my goals. But if you're craving it, that's a different story. If you're tracking your macros and you're paying attention to what you're eating, have it. It's all about balance. If you can fit into your macros, fit it into your macros. Every night I have Dove chocolate, 2 or 3 pieces, because I fit it into my macros. Okay. You don't want to deprive yourself of the foods that you want to have and enjoy. You don't want to deprive yourself of social situations, but if they are happening more majority of the time around or your habits are like 90% or 70%, and the reason why you're not seeing your goals is because of this, then you got to have a check-in with yourself and you got to lay down the law for what you want to accomplish. But at the end of the day, you guys, you have to want it. You have to want your goals. Okay, no macro program, no workout program, all of this stuff is tools. But if you can't get your mindset on the right track to the vision that you have for yourself, you're going to be doing this hamster wheel circle of why you can't break habits. And until you break those habits, that's where you'll be off the hamster wheel and going an upward trajectory, trend to where you want to be. Where am I at? Nicole, perfect, thank you. I am sorry I missed the Q&A. There's been some technical issues, but no worries. I can refresh and try it again. Thank you again. Yep, you're welcome. Absolutely. Yes, get away from the food that doesn't fuel you. And if you don't have the support you need, make a different choice to support your goal. Nikki knows that hat. She's talking about it. Yep, 100%, guys. I have been there. I have been in your shoes at one point or another. I've experienced what you guys have experienced, but I'll tell you, when you stand up for yourself and what you want, that is a confidence boost for you. You're getting more confident by doing that, and you're becoming a stronger person by standing up for yourself and what your goals are. Learning to say no is the best thing that you could possibly do when you're trying to reach any specific goal that you have in mind. Stephanie, does your program include which weight exercises to do? Yes, our program gives you, so this is the thing with the blueprint. We teach you we give you a 3-month workout program. We teach you how to build your own, because I like to customize things to you. Specific, if you want to build your shoulders, hey, let's focus on building your shoulders. If you want to build your glutes, focus on building your glutes. If you don't want to take that educational route, we have an app inside of our program. We do monthly updated workouts. So you can literally just follow along with all of the workouts, all of the things that we give you there. And we give you tutorial videos too to follow as well. Betty, did I miss one? No. Betty, I want to take your program, but you are too expensive for me. Well, everybody's got goals, and it's a lifetime commitment. Break it down like that. Cheryl, what's up, babe? Jody, when is the best time to move to build rather than burn? When is the best time to move to build rather than burn? So when you are transitioning out away from a cut and you're starting to reverse and you're starting to bring up your calories, that's your best transition to transition to a build. Yeah, so that's exactly it. I'm looking for more of an extensive answer, but that's exactly it. When you are removing yourself from a cut and you're starting to bring your calories back up, that's your best bet to transition to the build workouts. What's up, Yana? All right. Any more questions, you guys? I love coming here on, where are we at? Wednesday Today is Wednesday. Every Wednesday, you guys, I come here live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and ask any questions that you guys have pertaining to workouts, to macros, to lifestyle, to mindset, and happy to provide any clarification that you guys need in your journey. A lot of knowledge bombs get dropped, so make sure you guys tune in here every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because we kick it off, and it's a great time. Oh, thank you, Yana. Jody, thanks. No more cut, then go to build. Yeah, I think I'm there. Nice. Yes. You'll utilize all the calories when you guys start reversing yourself up. And if this sounds like gibberish, you guys, like me talking about like cutting and reversing and building and macros, definitely check out WarriorBabe.com. There's a resource tab and there's a bunch of videos, like freebies that I give you on everything that I pretty much, educate. Obviously not the good, the gold, because my program is specifically individualized. So make sure you guys check out that because that'll make a little bit more sense. But yeah, when you're moving yourself up and you're increasing in calories and macros and you're reversing out of a cut, that's your best bet to utilize the build workouts to maximize those calories and where they're going and help you build the muscle that you want to put on. Brenda, Emily is the best coach ever. Oh, I'd love to hear that. We have such an amazing team of coaches in the VIP program. We have 11 coaches on our team and they are truly amazing. Truly, truly amazing. So if you guys want to work one-on-one with a coach who does all your macros for you, your programs for you, that's where you want to check out the WarriorBabe.com and go to the VIP program and apply for the VIP. Nicole, any suggestions for strength and toning with the C-section scar? Yeah, you can go inside, babe, if you check out, because I know you're inside the program, if you check out week 4 or week 3, or section 3 or section 4, there's a part for, I think it might be actually the recti, dissected, I can never say it right, but the recti. But those are pretty similar exercises I would probably recommend too as well for a C-section. Things that you don't want to be twisting, you don't want to really be doing ab crunches. So more like leg lifts or planks are really good and things like that. Cheryl, Jody, make sure you build for at least 6 months. Yes. Yep, that is the time frame, you guys, that I say. No less than 6 months while you're being in a build. Because this is something like that a lot of women struggle with, obviously, is they want to see fast progress and they want to see progress like ASAP. But you guys, you've got to understand that building muscle takes a hell of a lot of time. It takes time. And what I can say is that if you at least commit yourself to a journey and you understand that you're building muscle and that's your ultimate goal, if you can commit yourself to the journey for like a year to a year and a half of building muscle, I guarantee you after you're done putting on some and building, that afterwards you're gonna be like, it's not a quick fix, okay? It's not like 3 weeks, now I'm gonna be toned, now I'm gonna be ripped. It's not what that is. It's not, don't fall victim to all of the fad shit that's on the internet, okay? It takes time, and I know it's not sexy to say, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes a heck of a lot of time, a heck of a lot of dedication, but if that's what you want, then do it. You deserve it, right? Carrie, what's a realistic amount of weight I could lose if I follow the program in a month? I need to lose about 80 pounds. Well, if you have a significant amount of weight to lose, babe, just by you getting in and at least hammering down consistency on what I'm telling you to do and getting in the workouts, since you have a lot of weight to lose, you will probably see movement pretty fast. So, but it's the realistic amount of weight for everybody is completely different. It's completely different. But hey, if you have a lot of weight to lose, then yeah, you're probably gonna see it. If you're consistent, if you're sticking to it, if you're being honest with yourself, if you're not overeating or undereating or doing too much cardio, then yeah, I guarantee you probably could see some things move fast. But again, every weight loss is different for everybody, or fat loss is different for everybody. How long does it take to see a change in your body after starting macros? Again, you guys, it's completely different for everybody. There's somebody like me, right? Let's say that you have the same frame that I do, and you come into a program, you're like, oh, I want to decrease my body fat a little bit. Well, I personally will probably not lose any weight, but I will decrease in body fat. And there are two drastically different things. And I've talked about this before. And if you guys check out WarriorBabe's YouTube, there is a rally call in this. There's videos about this. I've talked about the difference between weight loss and fat loss. Weight loss, you lose everything. You lose muscle, you lose fat, you lose organ size. Fat loss, you preserve your lean muscle, you hold on to it by the way that you're eating, and then you decrease body fat, okay? So for me, right, like I'm not going to lose weight, but I would decrease body fat. I would probably see a little difference in my photos. But somebody who's 80 pounds heavier and and they're coming in, they're looking to lose weight, they're probably going to see it a little bit faster. Mine's going to be a little bit slower. I don't have much to lose. And vice versa. So it's different for everybody. Everybody's body is completely different. And that's why in the blueprint, we tailor it to exactly what you need for your specific body type, where you're at in your journey, how old you are, and where everything needs to be put into place. So it's completely different. How long does it take? That is such a broad answer. It's different for everyone. Brittany, do you have any recommendations for people that don't count macros with eating? Well, check out my Instagram because it's at Nikki Stott. Because I just put up a video of me doing one of these live Q&As where I talk about the difference between calories and macros. And you guys, there's a massive difference. If you are here and you have the goal of being toned and building muscle and performance, you've got to pay attention to macros. Okay, because you could probably not be eating enough protein, which is a building block of muscle. You could be not fueling yourself with enough carbohydrates, which is a recovery tool for muscle and gives you energy. You could be eating too much fat, and too much fat is way more caloric dense than their two macros, right? So if you're not paying attention to your macros and you have a goal of being toned, you're doomed. I'm telling you, it's just science. If you're focusing on calories, you could be eating 1,800 calories. Awesome, that's great. But what's the makeup of that calories? It could be super low in protein, which I guarantee it is, and over in carbs and fats. And yeah, you could lose weight. If you guys just want to lose weight, calories is fine. Calories will get you moving in the right direction. But if your goal is aesthetics and to look toned, macros is the way to go. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, babe. All right, Jody, 6 months. Yeah, so good to know. Up the macros too, right? Yep, you got it. Brandy, how long should you cut before you begin to build? It's completely different for everybody. Like I kind of just said, if you have 80 pounds to lose, that's going to be a journey, right? That's going to be a journey, just being brutally honest. But if you have only a little bit to lose, you just want to get a little bit tighter, that could be 6 weeks. That could be 8 weeks. It's completely different for everybody, right? That's why I recommend, guys, getting a coach, right? Checking out WarriorBabe, because we will help you with your entire process. We'll help you understand, okay, you've lost, we're listening to biofeedback, right? Okay, you know, you've lost this certain amount of weight, you're here, is this your goal? How's your biofeedback? How's your sleep? How's your energy? How's all this kind of stuff? All right, I think we're ready to transition out of this and bring your calories back up. Guys, I can't tell you enough how much thought process gets eliminated when you just have somebody helping you out. That's why I would highly recommend checking out WarriorBabe, because we will do all this stuff for you. Jody, just want your arms and shoulders and I will do it. Eat, baby, eat. Ladies, eat. I got this way because I eat. I eat a lot of food because muscle needs food in order to grow. Okay, so do not be afraid of food. Because if you want muscles, you gotta eat. Stephanie, what types of weights do I need for an at-home for your program? Dumbbells, bands, and body weight. And we have just a dumbbell program, we have just a band program, we have just a body weight program. So if you wanted to join us inside the WarriorBabe, then you can get started with just body weight, and then you can transition over to bands, you can transition over to dumbbells. Alicia, I only have about, Cheryl, you just said what I said. I love it. Cheryl, guys, Cheryl was in a build for around 8 months, And if you guys go and check out, she's in the YouTube, the WarriorBabe's YouTube. We did an interview with her, and she talks about her build. She gained 10 pounds in that video, but up close around 20 and surpassed 20, I think, if I remember correctly. And she put on that much, but majority is muscle. She put on fat, yes, but majority is muscle. And in order to build muscle, you're probably going to put a little bit on of fat, but then it needs that to be able to be built. And then when you start cutting back on down, you reveal the hard work that you've put in. Guys, she has been in a cut for 4 weeks, and her weight has not changed, but her pictures, her fat is decreasing. Her body fat is decreasing, but she's a perfect testament to the fact that she is holding on to her lean muscle that she built, so she doesn't lose it as she cuts. And now eventually her body weight will go down, but it's so good to see that in the first 4 weeks, she's holding on to that muscle and it's not being tapped into as we decrease all of her macros and her calories. It's a science. It's a science. Alicia, I only have about 13-ish pounds of fat to lose. Do you suggest to start by cutting the fat, then building, or just go for a build? I would probably go for a little bit of a cut. I could go either way. I would probably go for a little bit of a cut if you have a decent amount of muscle on your body already, okay? Then I would go for a cut. If not, I would probably go for the maintaining level and then work on body composition, work on changing body composition with adding in strength training. And naturally, by you building muscle, you're gonna decrease in body fat, you're gonna decrease in weight. All right, guys, I'm gonna bump around here because I'm gonna pop off in a couple of minutes. Martha, I can't remember where you stand in creatine. How do you feel about taking that? Honestly, guys, you don't need any supplements. I am such an advocate for whole foods. There is nutrients and everything that you need in whole foods. So you don't need it. You don't need any supplement. But here, let me give my 2 cents on creatine because I'm kind of like right in the middle of it. I'm a hard no if you are meat eater, because if you're a meat eater, anything that has been made by a mom or a dad, chicken, meat, fish, eggs, anything that's been made by a mom and her dad has natural creatine in it. So I'm a hard no if that's that. I'm a hard yes if you're obviously vegan and you don't eat meat products, then you need creatine. So it's a good supplement that way. Or if you're older, if you're like in your 60s, later 50s, past menopause, where you run the risk of low estrogen and less bone density, and you need to keep your muscle on your body, creatine will help to keep that mature mass on you, okay? Diane, I don't always take measurements because scale doesn't always reflect progress. Non-scale victories. Hell yeah, you guys, throw that damn scale away. Seriously, I hope in the next few years that thing is just deceased. It probably won't be, but that'd be really nice. Lindsay, I love macros, but I can't meet them. It's so hard for me. It's only as hard as you make it. Remember that, guys. It's only as hard as you make it. Why is it hard? Nail it down. Are you not preparing for it? Are you not planning? Are you not meal prepping? Like, what is the trigger that is stopping you from or making it so hard for you, right? And find out what that is and squash it. Do better. Do better. It's only as hard as you make it. All right, guys, I'm going to go pop down the bottom. Sorry, I just skipped over a lot. I'm interested in toning and getting stronger after shoulder surgery, but clueless about macros. Definitely check out WarriorBabe. Okay, we'll take it from a dummy standpoint, from a beginner standpoint, and I will walk you. One of the courses inside of the blueprint is Macros 101, and just telling you what they are and why they're so important. And right there, a lot of people's brains get shifted because they don't realize that they're not eating enough and they're missing out on all of the factors of how important macros are. Leslie, any advice on decreasing arm fat for someone in their 40s? strength training. Strength training. And if you are doing it, maybe you're not doing it the right way. Jen, sorry, just sign on, but what do you mean when you're saying cut? Yeah, so again, like I said, a lot of this may sound like gibberish to you guys when I say cut or reverse or build, but cut is like decreasing body fat. Reversing is bringing calories back up. Building is building muscle. So if you guys do check out WarriorBabe.com, there's a resource section on our website, and there's a lot of my verbiage that I say there inside of the resource section. All right. Cool, you guys. Well, I have to hop off. This was an awesome time hanging out with you guys. I do come here every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have to hop off because I have another Q&A to do in the next 20 minutes with the Warrior Babe community. So again, you guys, if you guys are just tuning in, definitely listen to this replay. That was an awesome Q&A. And make sure that you guys check out Warrior Babe for sure. Like if this sounds like a lot of ahas are going off when I break it down for the whys and the hows and the importance of specific things, this is just me getting started. This is me just scratching the surface. Okay, if you guys check out Warrior Babe, you check out the blueprint, you check out the VIP, we no longer, which I see in the comments right now, we no longer serve the revolution because I am, and my team is about support. And that's the value that you get inside of my programs. Endless support from my community managers to our coaches to me in the Q&As, being able to speak to you directly, and it's lifetime access. So when you break it down like that, the value plus lifetime access, what are you missing out on, right? So definitely check it out. You'll be able to talk to my team members. It's WarriorBabe.com, and then you guys can see if it's a good fit for you, all right? I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you guys next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, bye everyone.